3 in the morning, the ceiling fan hums above you. Your thoughts race like cars on a highway. You've tried everything. Warm milk, meditation apps, even those expensive sleep supplements. Nothing works. Sound familiar? Here's what nobody tells you about sleep. Forcing it never works. The harder you try, the more elusive it becomes. But what if I told you there's a better way? Before we dive in, if you're serious about reclaiming your nights and waking up refreshed, hit that like button and subscribe because we're about to change how you think about sleep forever. Over the next few minutes, I'm sharing 10 strategies that completely transformed my relationship with rest. And strategy number 7? That's the game changer most people completely overlook. It was certainly the missing piece for me. Strategy 1, the bedroom identity reset. Your bedroom needs a clear identity. Think about it. When you walk into a kitchen, your brain knows it's for cooking and eating. When you enter an office, your mind shifts to work mode. But what happens when your bedroom becomes your office, your entertainment center, your dining room, and your scroll-through social media headquarters all rolled into one? Your brain gets confused. It doesn't know what this space is for anymore. The solution is simple, but requires discipline. Your bedroom, specifically your bed, exists for exactly 2 purposes: sleeping and physical intimacy with your partner. That's the complete list. Everything else needs to go. No laptops perched on your knees while you finish that report. No binge-watching shows propped up against pillows. No midnight snacks consumed under the covers. When you establish this boundary, something remarkable happens. Your brain starts building a powerful association: bed equals sleep. Every single time you climb under those sheets, your mind receives an unmistakable signal. It's time to power down. This conditioning doesn't happen overnight, but give it 2 weeks of consistency and you'll notice the difference. Your brain will start preparing for sleep the moment you pull back those covers. Strategy 2, the evening light protocol. We live in an artificially illuminated world. Our ancestors spent their evenings in darkness or by firelight. Their brains knew exactly when to produce melatonin, the hormone that makes you drowsy. But modern life has disrupted this ancient rhythm. Every screen in your home, your television, your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone, emits a specific wavelength of light called blue light. This light is virtually identical to the wavelength produced by the midday sun. When this light hits your eyes, your brain interprets it as a signal. It's noon, stay alert, remain awake. Your pineal gland, which produces melatonin, immediately stops production. It's like someone hitting the brakes on your natural sleep system. The fix requires commitment. 60 full minutes before your target bedtime, every screen in your environment needs to be turned off. I know this sounds extreme in our hyper-connected world. You might be thinking, but what about my evening shows? What about checking my messages? Here's the truth. Your sleep is more important than any notification, any episode, any email. Those 60 screen-free minutes give your brain permission to start its natural wind-down process. The melatonin begins flowing. Your body temperature starts its necessary decline. You're working with your biology instead of against it. Strategy 3, the 20-minute reset rule. This strategy comes straight from cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, and it contradicts everything you've probably been told. Most people believe that if they can't sleep, they should just lie there and wait it out. They think that staying in bed counts as rest, even if they're awake. This is completely backwards. When you lie awake in bed, frustrated and anxious about not sleeping, your brain starts forming a new association. It learns that bed equals stress, wakefulness, and anxiety. You're literally training yourself to be alert when you're in bed. Here's the correct approach. If you've been lying awake for 20 minutes, get up. Not to check your phone or watch television, but to leave the bedroom entirely. Move to another room where the lighting is dim. Engage in something genuinely boring. Something your mind can't get excited about. Fold the laundry sitting in your basket, organize a junk drawer, read the most technical dry manual you can find. The key is doing something monotonous without any screens. The moment genuine sleepiness arrives, you'll know it when your eyelids get heavy and your thoughts start drifting. Return to bed immediately. This breaks the destructive pattern of associating your bed with the frustration of insomnia. Strategy 4, the brain dump technique. Your mind is an incredible problem-solving machine. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with an off switch. The instant you lie down and close your eyes, suddenly your brain wants to review everything. Tomorrow's presentation, that awkward thing you said 3 years ago, the bills you need to pay, your grocery list, your parents' upcoming birthday. It's like your mind has been waiting all day for this quiet moment to finally process everything. The solution is to preempt this mental avalanche. About 2 hours before your planned bedtime, sit down with a notebook and a pen. Not your phone's notes app, actual paper. There's something neurologically different about handwriting that signals completion to your brain. Set a timer for 10 minutes and write down absolutely everything occupying mental space. Your tasks for tomorrow, the decisions you're wrestling with, the worries keeping you up, the conversations you need to have. Don't organize it or make it pretty, just empty your mind onto the page. What you're doing is externally storing all this information. You're essentially telling your brain, I've captured this, we've got this handled, you don't need to keep running these loops. When your head hits the pillow later, your mind has already done its processing. It can rest because the work is documented somewhere safe. Strategy 5, the consistency anchor. Your body operates on a remarkably precise internal clock called your circadian rhythm. This biological timekeeper controls when you feel alert and when you feel sleepy. It regulates your body temperature, hormone production, and countless other processes. But this clock needs consistency to function properly. The single most powerful thing you can do for your sleep is wake up at the exact same time every single day. Not just weekdays, weekends too, holidays, even when you've had a rough night and only got 4 hours of sleep. I understand the temptation. You've had a hard week. Saturday morning arrives and you think, I'll just sleep in until 10. I deserve it. But here's what actually happens. When you sleep in, you shift your entire circadian rhythm later. You essentially give yourself jet lag. Then Sunday night arrives and you can't fall asleep at your normal time because your body clock has moved. You lie awake, frustrated, and Monday morning becomes miserable. The alternative is simple, but not easy. Pick your wake time and guard it religiously. Your body will learn. After 2 weeks of consistency, you'll start waking up naturally at that time, often before your alarm. Your sleep will deepen. Your energy will stabilize. Strategy 6, the temperature advantage. Sleep requires a very specific physiological change. Your core body temperature must drop by approximately 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate and maintain deep sleep. This temperature decline triggers the release of melatonin and signals your brain that conditions are right for rest. Most bedrooms are too warm for optimal sleep. The ideal sleeping temperature is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 18 degrees Celsius. For many people, this feels almost uncomfortably cool at first. You might need an extra blanket, but your body will thank you. That cool environment helps facilitate the temperature drop your physiology requires. There's also a powerful sleep hack involving temperature manipulation. Take a warm bath or shower about 90 minutes before bed. This seems counterintuitive. Won't heating your body keep you awake? Actually, the opposite happens. When you get out of that warm bath, your body rapidly releases heat to reestablish normal temperature. This accelerated cooling process mimics and enhances the natural temperature drop needed for sleep. You'll feel genuinely drowsy within the hour. Strategy 7, the caffeine cutoff. This is the strategy most people get completely wrong, and it was my biggest breakthrough. You probably already know that drinking coffee right before bed is a bad idea. That's obvious. So you avoid caffeine after dinner and think you're being responsible. But here's the problem. Caffeine has a half-life of approximately 5 to 6 hours. That means if you drink a cup of coffee at 2 in the afternoon, half of that caffeine is still actively circulating in your bloodstream at 8 that evening. At midnight, a quarter of it remains. Your adenosine receptors, the receptors that signal sleepiness, are still partially blocked even though you stopped drinking coffee hours ago. My personal rule changed everything. No caffeine of any kind within 10 hours of bedtime. That includes coffee, obviously, but also tea, energy drinks, soda, and even dark chocolate, which contains more caffeine than people realize. If you go to bed at 10 at night, your last caffeine must be consumed before noon. Try this for 1 week. Just 1 week. Track how you feel. The difference is usually dramatic. Your sleep becomes noticeably deeper. You fall asleep faster. You wake up feeling more genuinely refreshed because you finally gave your brain chemistry permission to function naturally. Strategy 8, the morning light reset. Your circadian rhythm doesn't just need consistency at night. It needs a clear signal in the morning that the day has officially begun. That signal is sunlight. Within 30 minutes of waking up, get yourself outside for 10 to 15 minutes of direct sun exposure. No sunglasses. You need that light hitting your retinas. This isn't about vitamin D or getting a tan. This is about setting your biological clock. When bright light enters your eyes in the morning, it triggers a cascade of hormonal and neurological changes. Your cortisol rises appropriately, giving you natural energy. Your melatonin production is suppressed until evening. Your internal clock receives an unmistakable timestamp: day has begun. What's fascinating is that this morning light exposure directly improves your sleep 12 to 16 hours later. Your brain uses that morning light data to calculate when evening should begin. The stronger and more consistent your morning light signal, the more reliably your brain will produce melatonin at the appropriate time that night. Even on cloudy days, outdoor light is significantly brighter than indoor lighting. Strategy 9, the digestion window. Eating close to bedtime creates multiple problems for sleep. Digestion is an active, energy-intensive process. Your body temperature rises slightly during digestion, which directly opposes the temperature drop you need for sleep. Your metabolism increases, your digestive system requires blood flow and attention. All of this is fundamentally incompatible with rest. Additionally, lying down with a full stomach can trigger or worsen acid reflux, which obviously disrupts sleep. Large meals, especially those high in fat or sugar, should be finished at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to complete the primary digestive work before you lie down. But what if you're genuinely hungry before bed? An empty stomach can also interfere with sleep. The solution is a small, strategic snack if needed. Something like a banana, which contains natural melatonin and magnesium, or a small handful of almonds. The key is keeping it light, just enough to quiet hunger without launching a full digestive process. Strategy 10, the transition ritual. Your brain doesn't have an instant off switch. It needs a runway, a gradual transition from the alertness of the day to the quietness of sleep. The most powerful tool for creating this transition is a consistent pre-sleep ritual performed in the same sequence every single night. This ritual should last about 30 minutes and consist of calming, screen-free activities. For example, 10 minutes reading a physical book, not a backlit device. Follow that with 5 minutes of gentle stretching to release physical tension. Finish with 15 minutes of quiet activities like meditation or listening to calm instrumental music. The specific activities matter less than the consistency and sequence. When you perform the same ritual nightly, your brain recognizes the pattern. Each step becomes a progressively stronger signal. Sleep is approaching. By the time you reach the final step, your mind and body are already preparing. This ritual creates a bridge, a psychological and physiological transition from the demands of waking life to the restoration of sleep. The path forward. These 10 strategies aren't quick fixes. They're foundational changes in how you approach rest. You won't transform your sleep in one night, but you will see progress. Start with just one strategy tonight. Master it, then add another. Which strategy resonated most with you? Drop a comment and let me know where you're starting. And if this video gave you hope for better nights ahead, subscribe for more content on mastering your mind and optimizing your life. Sleep well.